Hey, what's up? This is the coconut water check-in. I'm just, rehydrating, taking a break, and taking my notes, stuff like that. Making a little update video because I'm here on the land with the animals and the plants, keeping watch on everything, checking on the fencing, stuff like that. And I want to go back to posting more videos, so that's why I thought of the coconut water check-in from this YouTuber named Flame Monroe with coffee chat. You know, that's good, something you like. I like coffee too, but I think I need coconut water more, so that's why I thought I'm gonna do something inspired by that. So that's why the coconut water check-in. So mainly I want to thank the people who supported the call for donations for my animal welfare project. I've been doing social work past year without asking for donations from the public, just doing it with my own funding, things like that. So, I finally kind of ran out of money, so the most important thing was to try to get some funds for the animals in between when I didn't have money for a minute, because I was putting money down to rent a house. So that money hasn't quite processed yet, but it'll hopefully be in my account soon. I think we raised just about $400. That's awesome. That'll get all my animals through winter, and that's cool. So that's kind of like food stamps for the animals. And that's what's up. And so mainly that. Thanks for sharing that, inviting people to donate. Actually, I haven't really used Facebook fundraisers, but I think it's great. I used to use Tilt and all these other, GoFundMe and a lot of stuff. It's great that Facebook has it. And the other reason, running out of money was one thing, and needing to get some funding for some of my social work, but also the reason I want to get back into fundraising and sales of products that are social business type products is because I've spent the last year replacing what was lost in Nepal, the type of things that was sponsored by a lot of people. So I was replacing my project here in America, reestablishing it here in America with my own money. And now the project really, if you look at all the assets I have here and the assets I had in Nepal, everything's back up to speed and beyond. So because evaluation, everything is just better that I'm here in America now. And so that's why whatever happened in Nepal, I'm just happy to be back in America. And it's good because establishing the project in America has been really fun for the most part. It's easier here. Just go to Walmart, Home Depot, get whatever you want. So I'm really grateful for the time I had in Nepal to learn a lot of skills about off-grid lifestyle, living in the jungle, stuff like that, how to take care of animals pretty comfortably. So mainly that's why I'm getting back into the public again, because I've been able to just kind of get the project back, get it back on course to where it left off in Nepal, but here in America, which is the most important thing. The reason I have to make this video and share is because I'm trying to make it accessible to the people. That's why I want anybody who supported the Nepal project to also get involved, support this project, either by some of our products or services, or by donating. And then because in Nepal you couldn't really come and see it, but now if you come to Northern California or Southern California, or you might be expanding to Oregon and Nevada, eventually, you can come and see what I'm doing. It's a lot easier than flying to Nepal, and so it's great to be able to share. And I've been working on rebuilding a lot and just kind of using the skills I developed out there and setting myself up in America, and it's been good. Fun to have a place now. And definitely the next step is get a building permit for this land here. It's 2 acres. This land is for the healing center, sanctuary. It's an animal, plant, and human sanctuary, interconnected. refuge for well-being and pursuit of further wellness and, mentally, physically, and anything that exists beyond mental and physical. So yeah, it's kind of like a meditation center. It's definitely based on a lot of designs of places I've seen, forest temples in Thailand, or different kinds of hostels I've seen in Central America, eco-hostels, these agro-tourism type of permaculture kind of things I've seen that were really amazing. Places for people to come and travelers and create culture. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and thanks for stopping by. Hope you get some coconut water too. And just send me your questions and I'll try to answer them next coconut check-in.